Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon?
Yep. Oh my god!
Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Damn it! I was shooting through the edges of his head. What are you babbling about? Are you okay? I'm confused. Babbling.
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait.
Please assume the position.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
What can I do to stop the coming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance.
Yeah!
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
Already taking care of it? Oh, the robot I did the dumb thing for.
You did? Well, color me impressed, soldier. Wish I had a dozen recruits with your gumption. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer.
Ooh.
A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a bathroom.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Unless they're cleaning it. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. Got questions
Go
for
on.
you. What do you do?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Another question?
Go on.
What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
It is pretty creepy.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Was there more to
Go
this? Okay, gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He's asking for a little extra to furnish the Resistance with mechanical repellent. I don't want to do that yet. Or wait, did he give me the gravesite fee? I wasn't paying attention. Ah, fuck it, whatever.
Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project. Go on.
Yeah, bye.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here. Where are we headed?
Oh, no talk. Okay.
What do you think you're doing?
Why do you have a different voice? Whatever I want.
Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Bring us honor, soldier.
Now he's back to normal voice. Okay. Alright, let's rob him in here first. Come on, get in here. Or stay there, fine. Workbench. I wonder, is he gonna get mad if I pick this? Or only when I steal it?
Here they come! Nice.
What's that noise? A worm? What are these? It said their name for a sec. Hip, hip. Hit that with a hammer. I hit that one.
No hard feelings, okay?
Killed one. Get that one. And get it. Get it. Or not, whatever. Breadworm blood.
Nice one!
Oh god! Didn't mean to fall that far. Damn it. What? Trigger a flaw. Okay. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. Effects. Phobia, dexterity, perception, and temperament. -1. Are those going to be always on or only when I'm high up? When the ground is far beneath you, those are in effect. Dexterity, perception, and temperament will go down. Okay, seems worth it. I think I'll go walk speed then. Okay, so I'll get temporary debuffs, but I got a perk point. Okay. It's like my character's scared of heights now, that's fine. Alright, is this enough to trigger it? Yeah. Yeah, cool. Plasma rifle. Holy shit, look at all that stuff. Alright, I upped my tech because I want engineering higher. And I picked the other sprint speed thing, so I got the be the fastest I can be, I guess. And a plasma rifle. Energy. Oh, I got a decent amount of energy weapon ammo now. Damage is 52 to 118. Okay. Special effect burn. If you can choose only one energy-based, impact-triggered explosive, high rate of fire rifle, choose Jock. Oh. That is really cool looking. Ooh, yeah. Charge up for a bigger attack. Hold the attack button to build up energy, then release to attack. Okay. So it's 52 if I do a base attack, and then up to 118 if I charge it, I guess. And use one shot. Okay. Let's reload. Fully charged. 5 shots. Okay. Does it have limited range, though? Okay, that's... The charge shot moves faster, too. That's good. Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Leave conversation. Okay. Can I make my ship come here once I have power for it? Oh yeah, I was already over here. Oh my god, I'm getting a lot of stutters. Time to save. Whoa. Shock cannon. Shock cannon uses TNL's proprietary lock and shock technology to make sure you never waste a single watt. Okay. Heavy weapon built to hit nearby enemies with arcing electricity. Weapon locks onto a non-friendly target within range, firing a continuous stream of electricity. Okay. So like a electric flamethrower. Mr. N. Melee weapon mod attack. Changes the damage type dealt to N-ray damage. Damage type N-ray. This odd device makes the melee weapon glow so deeply purple that it hurts to view it. Ooh. Sounds cool. Fucking 8,000!
You're not a big drinker, are you? Where are we headed? In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
Yeah. You sound worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I don't make a habit of it.
It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Fucking perception. Are you safe living across from this place?
There's been scary nights. But Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly town.
What's this weapon? This bundle. Pick up sealed bundle. Okay. Return to him. Is that just a quest item? Curious bundle discovered near a latrine in the Edgewater Cantina. Note reads, if found, please return to Ludwig Miller at the landing pad. Thanks. Okay. So I gotta go back to him now.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found that package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use it?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Okay. Already got a passcode. Regret mixing. I get it. You want me to go undercover as a mechanical, learn their ways.
You got pluck, kid. But no. Can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to get one?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Parvati, can you help?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
What's the plan?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Sweet. An alpha, a mongrel. Okay. Let's see if we can't smack the alpha. Bitch!
I see it now.
Ha!
Look at us.
Nice. Hey, free assault rifle. I was gonna buy this. Cool. Ooh. Will this lead to secrets? The hell? Weird barnacle thingies? Oh.
Wow, not even a scratch.
Bit cartridge, light ammo, Adreno. Landing pad cutter. Alright. Plant worker. I've received reports of Terra Ray nests behind the landing pad. This is not the first time these reports have appeared on my desk. Was once again reiterated my contempt for the Terra Ray population and the problems engendering in their presence. Terra Rays get caught in the engines of ships. Terra Rays deface Spacer's Choice property with their droppings. Terra Rays are a nuisance. Deal with them, please. Constable's office. Well, they killed most of them, but then got pecked to death, I guess. This one, regular tremor cleaver. This one's special. Does less damage. Oh, it's because it's level 3. Bleed as well. Is it? Oh, it's a plasma type. That's why. Someone has conveniently modded this cleaver with a plasma mod. Thank you, kind and possibly dead stranger. Ooh. Nice. Glowy and shit. Smack that asshole.
We can handle this. Here goes nothing.
Knock him out his ass. Whoa! Oh!
Everyone all right?
Still wet and covered in skin parasites. Properly processed at a leather facility, this could be made into a nice pair of shoes or perhaps a jacket. So, did everybody just respawn here, or isn't there a special guy I'm supposed to get here? Yeah. Oh, he's over there. Birdie Cotton. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Slappy you in the head. Hunting rifle bit. And his finger. Finger taken from Birdie Cotton, a marauder from the Emerald Vale region. Yeah, get him.
Whew, we made it.
Good job.
What? I wasn't dozing off. Huh?
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Oh,
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
what are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah. Eugene?
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him. Read a letter from Phyllis. She mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth. Yeah, I'll do that.
Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything. You run
Up
into
those
any trouble?
fees. I'm all done. Paperwork,
Reliable
fees,
work
and
from a
signatures.
freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way
And
for
I'll
you.
buy you a drink sometime.
Okay, 375 bucks. Lost Abernathy's stuff. Yeah, those thingies. Persuade. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Let's hope for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
188 extra bucks. Abernathy was trying to hide his
was
illness.
sick with the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Isn't that why you wanted me to collect
I
his
needed
fees?
his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
Let me ask you about something else. Alright, nothing else.
Something I can do for
Right.
you?
See you around. Notice you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I mean, she's dead? How's that possible? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
The minute she thought of having a kid, they put it down on her permanent record? What?
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this?
Okay. Oh, I know a thing or two about some training about medicine now, apparently.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Apparently. Yeah, loosely?
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
It's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Goodbye.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the
What?
vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
What?
Something you need? You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore?
Yeah.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Yeah, you were a kid. Must have been forever ago.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's It's not funny.
Yeah, it is.
Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero-G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
She'll be on her best behavior.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise. I'll fix you right up! We did it!
Yay, you got your revenge! That's what he gets for holding a grudge. Piece of shit. Just kidding, reloaded. Oh shit.
Here I go!
Get it. Get him! Are you kidding me? Seriously, Parvati? Seriously? Rats? What the hell's that noise?
I'm going. I'm on my way.
Leather boa? What the hell? Is that a big snake? Well, that was easy. What's making this noise? Othrus? Special named one. You shoot the shit out of him. Come on, keep shooting.
That's the last of them.
Nice. Sure and straight barrel. Oh, just more accurate. Cool. Plasma cutter. Ooh. Like the jingle says, don't put the pedal to the metal. Put an armament basic ballistics plasma cutter there instead. Okay. Ooh. This one-handed weapon was originally designed for the manufacturing industries to cut and shape metal alloys using a concentrated plasma beam infused with ignited aether. Wow, that sound. What the? That one bird was making all the noise in the game. And now it's back. Why are my footsteps gone? Speed grip. Anthology log hunting behavior of feral canids. My name is Kane Van Acker. I'm a Spacer's Choice anthologist, specializing in the fauna of Terratu. Currently, I am studying the hunting behavior of feral canids. I managed to find a nice hiding spot beside a rather large pack of canids. This is the largest pack of feral canids I've ever seen in the Vale. In a sufficiently large pack, canids will hunt just about anything. This pack could probably take down a small group of primals given the chance. Smaller packs tend to give a wide berth to the primals roaming this region. Sprats and Terra rays, however, are fair game for even a lone canid. They may not have encountered primals, but this pack of canid made quick work of a marauder camp they found. I'm afraid I may have to move on before I can study this pack closely. I'll have to leave my things for one of my assistants to pick up later. Okay. I'm gonna save and quit because my audio's getting fucked up. Alright, I reloaded. Hopefully my audio stays good. Let me check the map. Okay, getting close. I just want to get like a fast travel location, then go back and sell shit, then fast travel back.
Wow, you got that? Great work.
Wow. Let me loot first, then I'll read the thing. Nope. What the fuck? My ambient audio go away again. After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all of these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their mechanicals with custom-tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again and give it a few more good whacks. That'll learn it. Give it a good whack. That learned it, as my audio broke again. Spacer's Choice Pistol. Order yours today and have it discharged through your kidney. Botanical Lab. Grace Romero, okay. Oh. Why did... Oh, she leveled up from discovering the lab. Okay. Huh. Oops. What did she get? Oh, I leveled up too. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to do tech because I want my engineering up, because this stuff about getting mods from breaking down weapons and potentially rare mods sounds really awesome. Mods seem to be pretty powerful, interesting things, so I'd like to get more of them. Did I get a perk? No. But Parvati did. Right? Yeah. Increase her health. Make her generate more threat. They'll attack her more often. Less likely to attack her. Or she increases my engineering. That sounds good. Oh, and she can help me get mods. And she improves my time dilation meter with this. Holy crap. And this other stuff is for, like, her, right? Okay, I'm going to pick this one.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
But I want this meat. Oh, no meat. Aha.
I don't know you.
I don't know
Whatever
you either.
you're looking for, it ain't here.
But your jacket's
Move
cool.
along.
Yeah, I am looking for Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals.
Nope, I'm pretty stupid.
Already got ourselves one of those.
Oh, I don't have a dumb option here. Yeah, I'll do this one.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
I bet you won't catch me stealing anything, though. And I'm gonna steal everything. I'll ask about Adelaide.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
I didn't want to ask about the geothermal plant. I don't want them to know I might be taking their power core. I just got shot into space. I'm gonna repair my ship. Yeah, I'll ask about Marauders. Maybe she wants me to kill some more.
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
Don't tell me you're scared of a few Marauders.
I've crossed off my share of Marauders. This ain't about them. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around the gun. Hence my dilemma.
Yeah, how well do you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Can't talk to Stefan. You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Do you know where she is?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Because you were trying to take her panties, weren't you?
Yeah. Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
What if the Marauders got her?
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Somewhere specific, maybe?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Oh, look.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless Marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Okay, is this place fast travelable? Yes, it is. Alright, time to go break down shit and sell shit, then come back. Alright, we're back here. I went and sold some stuff. We're not over encumbered anymore, but probably will be soon again because we're not that low. I sold everything I could, broke down what I could, and while I was there, I bought the dumb mining helmet. It was 50 bits of steel for a useless, funny-looking hat. A chicken. Is anyone gonna care if I kill this chicken? No? Nobody cared? Okay, what did I get from it? A small bag of chicken feathers. No meat? What are you gonna do with a small bag of chicken feathers? I don't know. Sell it for 1.88 bit.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too.
Ooh.
Something I can help you with?
Delicious. One of your numbers gone missing. Yeah, the girl.
You mean Zoe?
Stefan.
Yeah, we were pretty close.
Or Stefan,
Not like her
was
to
it?
go loping off.
What happened? Tell me about her. Yeah, was she acting strange?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Tell me about her.
Zoe was always obsessed with this cereal. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
How were you going to surprise her?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was going to surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
What happened when she left?
Zoe and I were going to watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Or something else.
Hey, I got time.
Yeah, you're just sitting in a chair. Were there more questions?
I'll help if I can.
No.
Hey, I got time.
What you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Yes, ammo and a normal revolver. Oh, no, it's scoped. Oh, it's special. Spacer's Choice Fiver. Spacer's Choice revolver that was customized by a weaponsmith to use heavy Vulcan ammo. Only 5 rounds fit in the cylinder, but they hit like an asteroid. Yeah, its damage is 70. Is it like a pistol sniper or something? It's mega expensive. Alright, I bought that scoped revolver just to check it out. It's about as stable. Okay, it's less stable than the sniper rifle. That makes sense because it's a pistol, but it hits harder than the sniper rifle by a bit. But it's a limited range, I guess. Probably makes it less effective. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that button. Damn it.
Architect saved us. I'm gonna need a 0G.
Right, that was a pretty cool revolver, but didn't let me murder the crap out of everybody easily, so I don't think it's worth all of my money. Let's see, what of this I can steal? Ash, poorly removed primal hide, is an unappealing gray in color, is quite dusty, and smells like someone peed on it repeatedly after eating asparagus. Can I pick his pocket, though? I could steal that thing from him. I'll let him keep it, I guess. Because probably going to tell the girl about it and have her come back. Wait, page 22? Is there a page 1? 12... 18. Steal the poster. Sure, why not?
On my way.
Alright. What was it? Was this 12? Alright, we'll start with 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for... bleh. I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back at this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate 1 box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Yeah, that's how that works. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better, too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old Botanical Labs. They found a way to grow some food, or something that passes for food anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run an aetherware, so I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Masked Marketeer, What Would I Do Without You? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know, that doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a cadre of marauders, a band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? What would we call ourselves? The Formidable 14? The 100 Hooligans? Featuring Zoe, Bandit Queen. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime, too. Everybody loves adrenatime, even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw it in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. What's Rizzos? It sounds familiar. Right, let's check out this terminal. Okay, personal files. Password required. Hack 15, alright. Open first entry. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old Botanical Labs are still operational. Mostly the soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of salt tuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out the earth. We found another worker from Edgewater. Ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious, must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple weeks. Physically, spiritually, he's one of our flock now. Experimental notes. Okay. I am hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own 2 hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturists failed to produce a single viable crop, something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. May the Eternal smile upon my endeavors. Flora are living things, as sensitive to the environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I am sure the scienticians will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended.
Oh, that's Thomas.
Huh?
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Which one's Thomas? Thomas? Okay. We'll talk to Thomas then.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Nope. I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
It's the fleas.
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted
It's because you
chair.
got grease on your face and a knit cap on. Hey, cool, I just upped my engineering too. I could give you a couple pointers. Oh yeah, give him pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3.
I think I have one.
If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I got one of those data pads you wanted. Yeah,
I'll pay you for every pad you bring me. If, by some miracle, you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day.
Okay. What about the third?
I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say.
Well, I have one.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
I don't know. Part 2, found in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. One data pad's enough to guide me down my newfound path.
375, nice.
I got something saved for you if you find me all 3.
Let you know if I find any others.
Sure. I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Got
What's
something
on
else
your mind?
to ask? Anything? How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
He sleeps standing up.
You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
Now
You
that
could
he
say,
thrust
you know,
himself into
here,
it.
I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I can't... She won't say anything? What?
What's on your mind?
Alright, never mind. You're just not gonna say anything? He asked you a question. Oh, can I get the fruit out of these trees? I can't pick mock apples? Oh, wait. Haha! They're just... I pick up the ones that fall to the ground. Wait a minute. It's an awfully metal tree. Really? One story and I crack my ankles? Why are you standing in the floor?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Yeah, I know. He won't leave them alone and I want to steal them. I'm gonna steal from you now. Come on, damn it. Nobody see me. Oh! What the hell? Why are there landmines at the edge of town? Okay. Are my legs broken now? I think they are. Yeah, I'm not healing now. Okay, I looked in my inventory trying to figure out how to fix broken limbs if I had a broken limb, and I did nothing, and when I came out, now I can move totally fine and run again. It's weird. Oh, back door to this place. Oh.
Great work.
Retrofitted heavy power armor, a tactical shotgun, muzzlers. Holy crap, this was really good. Oh, is that the same power armor that Parvati has on? Yeah. I bet I'll get shocked again, so let's not do that. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that shotgun. Ooh. Interesting sight for a shotgun. Yeah, it's a magazine-fed one, too. Almost missed that. And I'm over-encumbered. Alright, I broke down that duplicate power armor. Because she's going to be in that instead. Why would you hide your money by the shitter? Let's go on the front door. Oops. Ooh. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of cool.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty in here.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness,
You
find
spit
a
on your
place
meat?
to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
What does smell?
That'd be the garden, dear. You're standing in a garden. Also fertilizer, so mind your boots.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Ooh.
I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
No thanks then. This your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Never knew you could grow tripe in a garden.
Ah, cynicism. The privilege of the young. What you need is a little taste of my special mushroom soup. It'll broaden your mind. Or at least your irises.
Looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Hold on, you guys can fly?
My goodness. Aren't you just charming?
Reed sent me to make peace with you guys.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
Not exactly,
Let's hear
but
it.
sure.
What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
He wants you all to come back. Come back to the cannery. Wants you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. Yeah, he's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Well, I did kill your chicken, though. So you don't have any more chickens. Yeah, he wants me to divert your power. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it yet, because I don't know.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Yeah, I need the power regulator.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
Mm-hmm.
Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I do hate corporations. Yeah, I think I should pick this one. Not looking to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship.
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
Can I? What do you got against a town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Yeah, let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Alright, I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I'm probably going to choose you, unless there's some way to, I don't know, have everybody have power and be just fine.
Anything else I can do for you?
This might sound strange, but I don't know where I am. When we first talked to you, assumed I'd come to live here. I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
Whoa, I'm 14 and that's deep.
You almost sound like you've never had anyone ask after your spiritual condition. You poor thing. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space, but thanks for asking.
That sounds like fever talk, all right. So why am I tempted to believe you? Where did you say you were from?
Hope. Does the Hope ring any bells?
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Vale.
Never met anyone from the Hope? There were thousands on that ship.
Oh, dear. I see what's happening. You've been taking Adrena time. That stuff will burn right through your upper story. Leave you raving and babbling. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
You don't believe me?
Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the Hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
Yeah, fuck the police.
No, but the board may have reason to fear you.
I haven't done anything wrong yet.
You
that they
carry
know
on
of.
about coming here from
I've
another
stolen a
world,
lot.
and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
All right, then let's talk about something
I'm
else.
listening.
You assumed I'd come live here.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
And what's that?
Remains to be seen. Might be the man that saves the veil. Might be Reed's personal gun hand.
Or I could just be passing through.
None of us are ever just passing through, dear. Not without leaving some footprints behind.
I bet that means I have to shut down one or the other. There's no middle ground. You ever get tired of talking in circles?
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
Yeah, I guess you could always continue your way of life back in town.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
You obviously have some sort of history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate saltine?
Oh!
That was all me.
Oh, no! Oh, God. Yeah, there's more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Kinda sounds more like she turned her back on the town, but Reed probably has his own side.
I could not possibly care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
That's enough chit-chat.